Hello African Gold Growers, how are you today? My name is Helo, and today I'm not happy. I'm more than happy to be with you because, in the last video we talked about a business model area in agribusiness, specifically in agri-tech, okay, opportunity in Africa. Now, I was thinking about other opportunities or other business areas in Africa, and I remember the case of a woman who was making actually frozen vegetables. But the most interesting thing is I did this. I had this experience. I did this business model, this business area, when the pandemic started. When we had the lockdown here in Mexico around March and April, well, things were very, very difficult, especially for hotels and restaurants. So in our restaurant, things were very, very difficult because we had not cleared the rules about what we can do and what we can't do. So what we have very, very sure is the primary sector was totally activated, and we could work in the primary sector without problems. So we decided to start a business around frozen vegetables. We found the need of our customers, of our restaurant customers, and especially in the women who have children, to make healthy food, but at the same time, fast food. They need fast recipes or fast ingredients to cook because they had to work in home office, and at the same time they had home school with their children, so they have very, very small quantity of time to cook. They needed a very fast solution, but at the same time healthy solutions. So thinking about it, my mom said, why we don't do frozen vegetables? And I say, okay, that's right, that's a perfect idea, but what we can to add as value? The added value was pre-cooked vegetables, but at the same time we package in high vacuum. Okay, I rent a machine for high vacuum packaging, and we made pre-cooked vegetables packaged in high vacuum. Okay, so this is what we are going to talk about, my experience with this project. The project was I will put my image in here. The project we call Keberesuk. Okay, so Keberesuk is a name we decided to our little store, because souk is the name we use in Ethiopia to the small stores in your neighborhood. In around your house, you always will find a small store, and I think it happens in all Africa. And then you can buy like a little quantity of sugar, a little quantity of soup, a little quantity of rice, different kind of things. So we decided called Keberesuk. Kebere is the name of the restaurant, souk is like a little store. Here we started selling our ingredients. Specifically, we started with frozen vegetables, as I told you. We made broccoli, we made carrots, we made cabbage, Italian cabbage. We made, which other one? Pumpkin also. We pineapple, in some areas in Africa, as ananas, mango also. So we cut it, for the vegetables we pre-cook it, and then we package in high vacuum. When we package the fruit, we cut the fruit and we directly package in high vacuum. So the thing is, the flavors were conserved very well by a long time, and small packages that you can use easily when you have hungry or when you need. You can have in your fridge there by a long time, and when you need nice ingredients or fresh vegetables, you can take them and you can cook it very easily and very fast. So the thing is, how we develop our model using the Mayan business model. As I told you, this is our model that I want to share with you. This is the model that we use to develop all our projects. When we have an idea, we apply with this model, and directly we test it, we prove it, and this is how we work. So how we can start any kind of area with low risk, with low investment. I will put it down my image. Okay, so now let me explain you fast. The first thing is the idea. Okay, so as I told you, the idea was frozen vegetables, but packaged in high vacuum. It was the idea. High vacuum because this allows them to stay fresh and ready to use for a long time without preservatives. Okay, now, which were our market? Our market were housewives, moms, who needed to have quickly and healthy solutions for cooking that are preserved for a long time. You know, because when the lockdown came, no everybody had constantly income. You know, they didn't receive their income as normally they used to have to receive before the pandemic. I cannot say the word with C. Sorry. So what the people did here in Mexico is, okay, today I receive money, perfect. I will buy stuff for food, you know, primary stuff, food, you know, drink water, anything you need by primary solution. So food was in first place. So when they have money, they can buy frozen vegetables that can be preserved for a long time. So at the same time, these people also didn't want to go out to the market or to the supermarket to buy fresh vegetables and came back because it's risky by one side, and the other one, they don't have time. They have home office, and at the same time they must stay with the children because the children are doing homeschool because, you know, lockdown. So the message we used was fresh vegetables without preservatives, ready to use whenever you want in hundreds of dishes. Okay, so our strategy was at first say to our customers, hey, the ingredients we use in the restaurants, now we are packaging in high vacuum. They are frozen and ready to use. You can preserve them for a long time and they will stay fresh. But we are giving you recipes of many different dishes you can cook with these ingredients. So you can have a lot of carrots, broccoli, cabbage, pumpkins, etc. frozen in your fridge, and I will give you the recipes so you can cook it in hundreds of dishes. Okay. Actually, it was a hard work, but actually worked very, very well. And the medium we used to transmit this message, okay, was social media, but the other one was WhatsApp and email list, because we work directly with our personal customers, okay, the customers that already buy us, and principally they buy us by, you know, by our website. So as we had, you know, an email list, and as we had a database of WhatsApp numbers, we use them to send the message, and was actually successful. As I told you, the innovation that we did is, by one side, pre-cooked vegetables, but in the other one was packaged in high vacuum. Okay, it was our innovation, because all the restaurants here in Mexico, for example, what they did was package the dishes. Okay, if I sell, you know, for example, lasagna, I package and frost lasagna for sale. If I sell, you know, hamburgers, I will package and frost the meat of the hamburgers and, you know, the French fries, etc., etc. But what we did is package frozen package in high vacuum, and the experiment that we did to prove that people really want our product, that people really will accept the difference or this innovation, was make a little bag of vegetables, you know, of each vegetables. We did one little bag of broccoli, one little bag of carrot, one little bag of pineapple, and I think mango also. And what we say is send messages to all customers and send emails to all our customers. And then in one day we sold everything. Okay, the 4 bags we sold, you know, very, very fast. Okay, so people is accepting the idea. People is asking by these products, prices, etc., etc. So what we decided, we took the risk to buy more quantity of vegetables. We went, you know, to the big market here we call Abastos. I don't know how you say in other countries. In Ethiopia we call Mercato. It's a big place where all the biggest sellers in the city go to sell their products. So we went there, we bought, you know, big quantity of carrots, of broccoli, of cabbage, of, you know, all the vegetables we want to sell. We bring back to the kitchen, we clean it, we cut it, we pre-cut it, and then frozen packages, you know. So again, we publish it in the social media, we send the messages by WhatsApp and in our email list, and very, very fast we could sell everything. Okay, in 1 week we end all the products, and again we made production, and the next week was successful, and it helped us to survive during the lockdown. It was actually a very, very interesting experiment and a very, very interesting project, because actually right now We are not selling as at that time, because right now everybody's in the streets, everybody is outside, but we are still selling, and we are projecting to make better presentations for the product, sell directly to the supermarkets and not directly to the last consumer. We're planning on other things because we discovered it's a really interesting possibility and idea. And that's all. I wanted to share with you my experience with this business idea, tell you it's possible. I will upload a video about the high vacuum package machine, and tell you it's possible. Okay, tell you it's possible, and tell you with low investment you can start a very interesting and successful business idea. And actually in Africa it's really possible. If working in a country as here in Mexico, believe me, in cities like Dodoma, Kigali, in Accra, Addis Ababa, Nairobi, Mombasa, it will work totally successful, because are a lot of similitudes in the social environment, in the market environment. So frozen vegetables is something in the urban areas is very need. Food is something everybody needs, and actually you can help also to the farmers, because in the majority of Africa, 80% of the Africans farmers are small land farmers. So are small farmers. It means they are less than 1 acre, less than 1 hectare. So you can help them to sell the products. One of the biggest problems we have right now, one of the biggest deals we have right now in 2020, is farmers in whole the world are not selling their products. As they are not selling their products, they need to drop, as a garbage. Is waste food right now. The thing is, as they are not receiving money by the harvest, they have no money for buy seeds to the next season, and they are not motivated by the incertitude they are living to the next season. So it's really urgent to take powerful and strategic solution around these problems. Okay, because if 2020 was difficult, and if we not take careful and we don't take powerful solutions in the market, 2021 will be a disaster. Actually, some people is talking about right now, in the global ONGs, in the international ONGs, they are talking about as 2021 can be a food disaster year. Okay, we can have a very hard problems about food feeding in the whole world. So this is a solution that can help to the urban areas, and also can help to the farmers. It's a solution that can preserve food for a long time. And if you are not selling right now, you can conserve it and sell step by step or slowly. So that's all. I'm very happy to be with you. Remember, if you want to read more about the Magic business model, the model we are creating, the model we use for create our business or successfully with low investment and with low risk, here in the description I will leave you a link where you can download the infography. Okay, so that's all. I'm very happy to be with you another day. See you in the next video. We will be talking about how to start your hydroponic farm. Danny and me will be together making a small farm. Literally, we are mounting a small farm, and then well, more and more information. Tell you again, this is the way how we grow gold in Africa, making a strategic and successful business with low risk, with low investment. See you in the next video. Bye bye.